Hello, everybody. Here we are, back at it again, and we have some updates to give you guys. So, I spent some time resource gathering and focusing on tools. So we have our enchanted tools here. We have our Fortune 3. We have our Silk Touch. We need to get Unbreaking on here. We have our axe. And we have a shovel, which we also need Unbreaking on. Nothing on the sword yet. But we spent a lot of time resource gathering so that we could start our house here, which I started doing just so I could get an idea of the palette that I want to do. So if you look over here, we have obviously the stripped birch into the birch planks, which transitions to the oak, which transitions to the spruce. And we have some sandstone in here, which I really like to break it up. That's actually a really nice touch there. And then obviously over here, now that we have Silk Touch, we have the stone, and we have tough. And then we're going to use the mangrove wood over there for the roof. But I spent a lot of time resource gathering. And I'll kind of give you an idea of where that stuff came from here. Because I haven't decided. I think we're going to work on the house for a little bit today. But I want to work down here in the mines because I spent a lot of time clearing this out. So this is where all the stone kind of came from. This is going to be like a quarry. And then down here, where our spider spawner is, we cleared out all this. We made like a furnace area where we're going to start storing like copper and things like that. And then we mined down into our geode, where we're going to start mining some of these crystals. We got to open them up a little bit too, like this, so that we can get more crystals. But we're going to make the spawner into tinted glass so we can see inside, because I think it's always really cool to do that. But that might be another day to finish down here. But I guess my thought was, I want to make the way down into the mine much more visually appealing. So we have it coming down this way, which is 4, which is here. So I kind of want to line it up. But then how? Which is here, so this one could get filled in. Okay. But yeah, essentially I want to fill it up, but I also want to make it more visually appealing at the same time. So I'm thinking of doing like a deep slate arch. So essentially what I want is this arch up here. This, to follow all the way down, but in deep slate. So that it's a little bit more visually appealing when you're walking down there. Let's sleep and I'll kind of show you what else we've been gathering. So we used the fortune pick. I tried to do like a mining montage, but it didn't work. But we went off and got a bunch of copper, and I have a bunch down in those furnaces too. We got a ton more iron, stone. Up here, the tuff's down by the building, but we got a bunch of diorite. We got a bunch of deep slate for that mining project. And then obviously redstone, a bunch of coal for fortune. We went back over to that mine that we found over here in the savannah, and we just spent a ton of time just going through and getting all the copper and the coal that we left behind with the fortune pick. So we should be good for a while. Which is why I got kind of excited to start this build. because this is going to be our villager breeder and iron farm here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of. I don't know if I want to do it on camera. I've been trying to figure out the replay mod to give you guys a better viewing experience. But I don't know, I kind of like just the natural watching me play experience as well. So we'll see how it goes, and you guys let me know what you want to see. I'll keep working on the replay mod if I can. It's a little complicated. But we can work for as long as we can on this. We only have so much tuft. So I don't know how long we're gonna be able to do this for. So let's go for as much as we can here. So we need to go up. So this was 1. I think these are 7 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yes. Okay. This one is going to come all the way across. Everyone's going to be filled. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Three, 1, 2. Sure. Okay. We'll fix that if I kind of lost track there a little bit. So over here, trying to just think here. So we need the windows there. So this has to go up. I think I did that a little backwards, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3. So the windows are 3. So that's good there. Let's bring that down. Good. And then this can just be a pillar, because that's going to be a fence post. And then this is there. And then the windows 1, 2, 3. Tough brick, stone. And then this is the pillar. Sorry, I'm just kind of talking to myself as I go through this, so I don't lose my spot here. 3. Okay, there. Bada bing, bada boom. 3. Yes, and then this. Okay. It'll make sense when we get there. But I want to see. I've been worried because I feel like this build's too big. Is it gonna like... I mean, it should be bigger than the gazebo. But that's pretty much as high as it gets. The roof would be after that, so that's... I think that's good. Okay. So now... That's our villager breeder stuff. Okay. Let's make a bunch of those. We need some fence. Okay, so essentially I want to work on this build a little bit today. And then maybe we can go do some deep slate work as well. But today I wanted to kind of just do a building episode. Since the past couple have been mining episodes, so I thought maybe we could do something a little different. So this has to be a... So it goes here. Sorry, I kind of have like notes that I'm looking at. Okay, and then this actually gets filled in too, because it's only the middle of this window, but it gets filled with andesite. And then we have stone walls that go down there for some details. Okay. And then down here, actually, this and this come off, because that's gonna be trap doors, kind of like what we did with the barn up here. Okay. Let's make some walls. I want to get one window done. Just so we can get an idea of what it's looking like. Okay, we got the trapdoors. We need some more of the stairs. Okay, let's go back up. So these are going to come like this. Oh, man. Okay. That's fine. Let's... do that. And these... Those actually don't... What? Okay. That's okay. Let's go down. Working through this. So I think those... Okay, so I think we want... Oop. Okay, we'll fix that. I think we want those to connect. But where? So like, these are gonna have trapdoors as well. Let's go sleep. And if you guys have suggestions as I'm trying to work through this, let me know. Oh. And essentially this is how I build. I build a little bit, I come down, I back up, I go up. I like the windows. The stone part's fine. It's really this part that's throwing me. Because let's let's extend. Oh, I'm gonna need to plant a lot more spruce. Let's do that now. Got my little oak ones over there. I'm actually gonna start growing the. Now that we have silk touch, at least on the pickaxe, I'm gonna start growing these ones. Because I am going to need podzol. Okay, so that goes all the way up. And then these. So right here we're gonna have signs. Or are we? No, this needs... Ooh boy. Actually need a whole nother row of stone. And those will have signs. And this will go here. There. 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 Okay. I think that's right. And then, do I have the signs on me? No, of course not. Okay. Let's see. So here. Okay. Oh, come on. I think that's... I mean, I like it. It's good. It's kind of what I'm going for. I just don't have enough resources right now to be doing this build. I need to spend some more time off camera just farming trees and mining out stone and things like that. Which doesn't make for great videos, but I mean, I'll let you guys decide that. If you want to watch that, we can. But I have path ideas too that we can do with more material. But yeah, so that's the shape of the house. So essentially the roof will go up. This roof will go off to the side here. And then essentially I might just mirror this over on this side. We'll have to clear out all this dirt. And then over here we'll make this a little bit more pretty too. But how does it feel from up here? Like, does it feel... I don't think that feels too big, to be honest. It's a little big, but... The gazebo is huge too, so that's fine. Let's get some deep slate. Let's go have some fun. Need this. Tempted to just bring all the copper down with me, but let's build first. Okay, we got our first. That's a funny looking spruce tree. We got some podzol over there. We need podzol for the paths, essentially. Very, very little, but enough to have to make it an effort to farm some. So we're gonna mine this down so that it's even with the path coming in from outside. Just want it all the same. And then we're gonna make an arch all the way down. Okay, so we need stone. Let's make the staircase here. Okay. We need to lighten it up a little bit. That's good, we'll need some of that andesite. I'm just kind of chipping away at whatever I can here. It's free resources for the house up above. But it also gives us room to build. So let's come on here and make a stack of those, a stack of those, and a half a stack. Okay. And we'll obviously make steps so we can come up and down these a little faster. But this actually, it's gonna get filled in. And these four are the steps, right? Correct. Let's move this bed. So, the way this worked here was we have, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 with a stair on top. Okay. So, there might be water here, but 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then we want a stair. Let's go up one more. This is gonna have to be higher anyways. Stair. Then it was a slab. And then in the middle was 2 just blocks, right? Yeah. Just like that. One, 2, 3, 4. So I want that going all the way down, which will be a little much, but I think it'll look good. And like, you could probably just do that. It's like no one's gonna tell. Just to save some blocks. Good. So let's bring this all the way over. And then here, I think water's gonna end up coming out of here. Oh, nope, nice. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we need to fill that in. deal. That's why we're doing this. Walled off. And then we'll get, eventually, we'll get like lanterns and stuff. It'll look really cool. Trust me. Just kind of trust the vision here. But we gotta mine out this first to about right here. There we go. And it'll fix the water problem too here. Okay. And then bring this all the way over. We'll texture it later. Oh boy. We are going to need a lot. But essentially, I don't like where it's like you have the diorite, the stone, we have some cobblestone. Like, I want it to all be one block. And I think the deep slate looks amazing. It should be good. Water is annoying in this game. And this. Come across like so. And up here. Just kind of fill those in there like that. So when we come down, it's not exactly what I had in mind, but let's finish it and see what it looks like. I think because it's just one big hallway, it's not what I thought, but like if we do this, and then oh no, this would go it would go up one. Would it not? Yeah. So this actually has to go. Like that. Yeah. That looks pretty cool. And then I think with lanterns it'll look even better. But essentially I want it to look more like a cave or a mine entrance than anything. So then when we go down here, oop. This will be, well, let's texture this. Get some tiles in there. I do texturing, I just kind of wing it until I like what I'm looking at. Sure. There's never a rhyme or reason to how I do this. You just kind of go for it. Yeah, there's rhyme or reason to detailing for sure, but to start, I just kind of throw it in there. So it's not all the same block palette. Okay. So we want it now to continue. 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go one up here, 2 right there. I like to always sleep because I go up there and the creepers just like bombard me. Okay, now it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Oh, and then this. There. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna continue this down. And we'll check back in once we get down to the smithing area. Okay, so we got down to the spawner. And it feels definitely more mine-like. Oh boy, hello. That actually scared the bejesus out of me. Whew. So I like to sleep. Okay, so when we come down, it feels much more like you're entering a mine now, which is great. That's the whole point of this, is that this we cannot have go here because it'll run into the spawner. So I think we'll end it here. We have this area done. Well, not done, but you know what I mean. Done for now. So, what can we do now? Let's go tackle these. I love these trees. I love the wood that it gives you. I love the mangrove swamp area. But my goodness, they could have made the trees a little bit easier to chop down. If anyone has a tip on farming mangrove trees, I would love to know it, because I never really got to use mangrove before. Because they came out like, oh, right around when I stopped playing. So I haven't really experienced a frog. Okay, we're gonna have to do something with the frogs too, because that's also new. Oh wait, can you? Oh no, that's just clean. Oh, come on. Struggling, guys. I think that's enough for now, because that is obnoxious. Let's work on the roof for a little bit, and then I think we'll call it. Because I think I don't think we're gonna go complicated here. Where's that bed? I'm gonna bring the bed up here. Oh yeah. The particle effects are just... Oh yeah. We're cooking now. Okay, let's go up. So I think we're going for a simple roof here. I think we honestly just maybe pillar up to Did I do this wrong? I did. It's not the way it goes, dummy. It's this way. Okay. We want it to land here. So how do we do that? I don't know why I'm using these as scaffolding, but trust the process. Okay. Like that. Let's build a little bit of it, see how it looks. Can we take those down? And we do this. Wait, that looks better. Can you put a sign? That's okay for now. We need to cut down these spruce trees. That's what we need to do. So while I'm doing this, I guess I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I know they're a bit more old school, not as flashy, but yeah, I kind of wanted to do. It is a forever world, so I'm not trying to rush anything. I'm trying to just enjoy Minecraft again, because for so long I would just start a world with my friends. We'd do all the farms right away, and then we'd lose interest, and then no one plays for like months at a time. And then what sparked my interest in starting this is that it seemed like every year at 4th of July we'd always be like, hey, let's start a Minecraft world again. Well, we did that this year, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna make my own Minecraft world. I'm gonna play with my friends, but I'm also gonna make my own that I'm gonna stick with forever. And I'm gonna keep going with it. And I'm not gonna stop. Just because people get bored. So, that's how this kind of all started. But I also wanted it to be a playthrough that you guys saw everything. And were with me through the whole journey of it. So I'm not trying to like cut out things, I'm not trying to skip things. You know, obviously if I'm just mining stone to get stone, I'm not going to film that. That's kind of boring. Or if I'm just strip mining deep slate to get deep slate, you know, maybe we can skip those things. But this building process of building this house and the farms and the learning how to build farms and defeating the Ender Dragon by myself for the first time, those are all things I want to do with you guys. So I'm going to film all of it. And it's a little old school, it's a little slower, it's not as fancy, there's no shaders, it's just vanilla Minecraft. But you know what? I like vanilla Minecraft. I like playing the game for what it is. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. But if you have suggestions or want to see anything, let me know. I'm just kind of going with the flow for right now. Until I get some more ideas. Because right now I don't really have any huge plans or ideas, just trying to play the game. So anyways, let's get back up here. But I'm happy with what we accomplished today. I like that the mine is more built. We'll build it up a little bit more of these front stairs cases. But I think this looks really cool. I'm actually really happy with this. Right here we're gonna have to figure this out, but that's okay, I can brainstorm that and show you guys, but you know, you got the gist. These paths are gonna be a little bit wider, and then I have a palette that I'm gonna use that lights it up and gets it really detailed. Like I want everything I build in this world, this whole area, this is our starter area, but I want it super detailed. So we're gonna keep going with this for a long time. And I hope you guys stay along for the ride. And I hope we get more people in. Because it really is gonna be fun. And we're like, I know this is kind of like a traditional farmhouse starter base, but we're gonna do some more fun stuff later on. I'm excited for our Savannah build. I'm excited for our Mushroom Island build. I think that one's gonna be super fun. But we're gonna start easy for now. Just that, and then need some more signs, but those are gonna go on there like that. And this ideally would be that would ideally be stained blue, so you can see it a little better. Okay, so I think that's it. Actually, what if we did... Okay, I totally just whiffed that. It's been a very busy week, so I'm a little out of it, but let's we need to go get to all this andesite. It's up here. Bring this down. We need all of this. I'm gonna try and see what it looks like with slabs underneath the window instead of fences all the way around. I think that's probably better. Yeah. Okay. I like that. Alright. And then here there somehow and finish those steps across. This is gonna be like our entrance into the villager breeder. And the villager breeder will be right here. And then we'll, boop, villager. Let's get these windows up here, and then we'll take a step back. Take a look. And then I'll leave it to you guys to comment. Let me know what you think. If you have any ideas to make it better. And next time we will continue with the roof. I'm looking for my axe, it's not even in here. Okay. Definitely reaching the end of my ability to play. Okay, I like it. Get the 2 stairs up there. And then I think next time we will... Maybe we'll finish this part first. We'll extend this over. We'll build the roof up. And then that roof will go up. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. We've made a bit of progress. We're really starting to hit the stage of the game where we can really start building, because we actually have the supplies to build with. So I'm getting excited here. I have so many things going on up in my head that I'm getting a little lost in the sauce, if you will. I want to do this project. I want to do that project. I want to do the oak tree. I want to finish that chimney. I want to enchant all my stuff. Like, so much going on in my head. I just got to focus on one thing at a time. Which brings me to the one project that I want to do, which is build a task board. I want to build something. Oh, and I want to build a fishing hut here so that we can trade this. Once we have the villagers, have a fisherman who I can trade the string with. But I want to build like a map room that has a task board on it. So that we can try and stay organized and on task. Because I do get lost with so many ideas running in my head. But fishing hut, tree, village breeder with the iron farm stuff. Those are our big 3. So, I don't know which one will be next. Obviously that one's going to be first, but... And then off camera, I'll try and extend this up a little bit. 2 or 3 more spots. And I will work on figuring out a way to do this smoothly. I think I'm just going to have to move it over 2 or 3 so that we're going down that way, but that's fine. And then over here, I think we're good. Make this all tinted glass. That'll look cool. And then down here we'll make this into like a nice walkway down. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you comment on your thoughts for the build. Maybe you can comment down here too for how to spruce up this area. I think once it's all deep slate, tinted glass and stuff, it'll look really cool, but with some lava dripping from the ceiling. But yeah. So thanks for watching. See you next time.